What's going on, people? I go by the name of D-Buck. Welcome to the channel, and today we are doing a special video and we are doing a review for the Super Mario Brothers movie. Now, I've never actually done a movie review on this channel, but seeing as this is a massive thing in gaming where it's the Super Mario Brothers movie, it's one of the hypest movies of this year, and you know, a lot of people have seen my videos, my reactions on the videos. I thought, let me do a little review because I've seen people critiquing this movie and I just can't believe it. Now, let me make something clear. Is this the greatest movie ever from a normal viewer's point of view? Probably not. However, if you are a Nintendo fan, if you are a Mario fan, this film will probably be close to a perfect movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna try and run. I'm not gonna try and be like professional in this video. I'm just seeing my honest thoughts. This film would probably be as close to a 10 out of 10 like if you're a Mario fan, just period. There's one thing that I liked about the movie was the story was not your typical Princess Peach is in trouble, go save Princess Peach. This is more gonna try and save Luigi and others. I'm not gonna spoil too much from this video. I'm gonna keep it really minimal. Anything that I'll talk about, you probably already know and you probably already seen in the trailer. So let's start first with the animation. Animation is phenomenal. It really brings all the characters to life, and I think they've done such a great job with the animations. It's definitely one of the best looking gaming films that I have ever seen. That's for sure. The film also introduces certain characters that we haven't really seen before in terms of Mario's family. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if you've actually seen all these characters before. Maybe they're new. If they're not new, let me know in the comment section below. But for me, most of these characters were new. I'm not going to say who they are, but it's more of relation to Mario. The sound design of this film is absolutely crazy. It brings everything to life. The music, the score to this movie is that's where I can say it's 10 out of 10. It's actually, I have to say, music in this game is perfect. There's certain things that happen in this film where the music changes from certain games to other games, and that's what a lot of people won't get if you're not a Mario fan. But if you are a Mario fan, you pick up with this instantly and you just get excited. The movie also has music from popular culture, such as in the 80s, such as, you know, Take On Me by Aha or Holding Out for a Hero, Bonnie Tyler. So that's when you see stuff like that, it's a lot of nostalgia. And talking about nostalgia, if you're a fan of the games, the amount of references that you will see in this movie is crazy. In fact, I think you probably have to see this movie twice or maybe 3 times to actually get everything. I'm sure there's things that I've missed, but it was a lot of fun. It included stuff from the old Mario games, the newer Mario games, Galaxy, Odyssey. I can go on and on, but it pretty much has everything. I can't lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It was, as a Mario, it is actually a great movie. The way certain scenes are done are phenomenal. I think the way a scene will start and then it will reference a game is something that a lot of people won't pick up on. So if you're not a Mario fan and certain things happen, for example, I'm not going to try and spoil it too much, but when Mario fights Donkey Kong, which we've seen from the trailers, you've probably seen it on my channel, mid-fight something happens in that scene and then you're like, oh, that's from that game, or oh, that's from that game, or the music would change something, and you're like, oh, okay. And it's little things like that. It's handled with a lot of care. This is the one thing that I can say about this film. It's handled with a lot of care. It's not any guys that, oh, we got the rights for the Mario, let's just make a Mario film. It seems like this is made by fans for only the fans. And a lot of, and I get maybe why a critic will say, oh, this, I don't get this movie. Like, yeah, it's a basic movie when you're just telling the stories. But in certain scenes, if you're not a fan of Mario, you don't get certain scenes, you don't get certain music, you don't get certain animation, you don't get certain references. And I think seeing bad scores for this one does not make sense to me, but I kind of get it, because I'm not sure if this is a negative, but this film is only for us. It's only for Mario fans. It's only for Nintendo fans. And there's certain scenes that you watch and the nostalgia that you think, you almost get tears in your eyes in terms of how much care has been taken to make this movie for us. This film is for us. Another example is when, again, we've seen it in the trailer, when Mario and Donkey Kong are running together doing things. Mario finds something out of the power box. I'm not going to say what it is. So say like, and whilst this is happening, a certain song is being played from the older films, right? Mario finds something, uses it. As he's using it, the sound, the music, the score, whatever you want to call it, for that period changes to the game's music where Mario first finds that thing. So that is 10 out of 10 for me. Only a Nintendo fan, only a Mario fan will pick that up. Something small like that just mind blows you, because you weren't expecting that. You're just expecting normal, like, okay, you're hearing normal Mario music, yeah, that's cool. But when certain things happen, you're like, oh, it's for that small part, it switches music to the certain game, and you're like, it's mind blowing. And it's like, that's why it kind of leaves you speechless. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of leaves me speechless when I heard that certain bit, and I was like, but the people like, they don't. A lot of people probably don't get that little reference. A lot of people would not get that reference, but I did, and I'm sure you will if you're a Mario fan. And I can't wait for people to watch this film and react to it. Now, obviously, there's certain cameos from certain characters from certain games. I'm not going to spoil who we see. It's nothing too out of the world, though. It's nothing too out of the world. Now, the voice acting I thought wasn't too bad. I think I eventually got used to Chris Pratt's voice. I think there was a lot of people worry or skeptical when it got announced that Chris Pratt was doing Mario's voice. I think he did a pretty decent job. I think every character, especially Jack Black as Bowser, did a great job with the voice acting. I think it felt somewhat natural. The sound, I guess some people might think, it was a bit too much, bit too kiddie, but I was like, I was expecting all that stuff, to be fair. Now, the overall movie in terms of start to finish was pretty action packed. It was moving at a very decent pace. I don't think that film is the longest. It is an animation, but it was a lot was happening. A lot was happening in that film. Is it the greatest film ever? Like I said previously, probably not. If it is an amazing film, if you're not a Mario fan, probably not. And that's probably why the critics are probably trying to shut it down or say negative things towards this film. But as a Mario fan, it's exactly what we expected, really. If you love Mario, you'll love this film. The animation is great, the soundtrack is perfect, and I run out of words to describe this thing. It's handled with immense care, and it is somewhat of a love letter to thanking us as Super Mario fans. That's what I believe. I think it's very much a love letter to us fans, and this is a thank you. And I have to say thank you for the people that made this film, because it's such a great film. Like, I can't even stop smiling. So anyone that's worried about the critics giving it a bad score, ignore them. This game, if you are a Mario fan, you're probably going to give it at worst an 8 or 9 out of 10. Most of us are going to give this film a 10 out of 10 just for the references alone, just for nostalgia, just for the characters, bring the characters alive, the soundtrack, all of those things put together, the Mario Kart stuff. I haven't even gone into that. certain Bowser wearing certain costumes from certain game. I'm not gonna get too into it, but if you're a fan of Mario games, I can't stress enough that you will love this film. Now, if you're a Mario fan and you watch this film and you don't love it, leave a comment below and tell me why. But I don't think you can. I think this game, oh, what am I saying? Game? It's a movie. I'm still thinking the game. This movie is the best gaming movie, I think. What, Sonic recently, Uncharted, no, Assassin's Creed, no, Tomb Raider. This was as a paint or homage to the game. This is the closest thing we will ever see as paying homage. This has been handled with so much care, more than any other movie that's based on a game. Facts. So as someone who has grown up with Mario, I am 30 plus years old. I've played my fair share of Mario games. I knew pretty much most of the references. It is a great film to bring a great family film. It's a great family film. It actually was funny. I don't normally laugh on films like, you know, like the kids films and stuff like that. It was actually funny. I think that's a credit to the writers, to the voice actors. I think most of them done a great job. And yeah, it's definitely a film that I would recommend bringing the family. Even if they're not Mario fans, they can enjoy this movie. So basically, I'm just telling you, go watch this movie. Just watch it. If you're a Mario fan, you have to watch it. There's no, oh wait, no, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. It's not an adaptation of just like one Mario. It's not an adaptation of like one game. It's like the whole Nintendo world. Actually, I'll take that whole Mario world. The whole Mario world. But now it opens the endless possibilities of what's next, right? What's next? For me, this film is a 10 out of 10. I am a Mario fan. I am a Nintendo fan. Just go watch it. And the great thing about this movie, if it does well, it opens the possibilities of other films being made from maybe not Mario, maybe from a different Nintendo franchise. I think Nintendo, if they play their cards right, could easily build somewhat of a multiverse for Nintendo movies, multiple movies that would then end up turning into a Smash Brothers movie, which will just take over the world. That's just my opinion, though. I'm not saying that happened in the film. It doesn't. However, I do want to say, make sure you stay for the post credits. There is a post credit scene. It's not Marvel level, but you do get to see something. Again, I am not spoiling that. Find out for yourself. But I saw a lot of people leave, and I was like, nah, they're showing something. There's a mid credit scene, and there's a post credit scene. So make sure you check that out. So that's it, people. That is my first honest review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. My first time I've ever done like a review for a film, and I'm just playing it off my top of my head as well, because I just literally just saw it. I haven't been the most professional, I know, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And as a Nintendo fan, like me to you, I'm just saying, you know what, they've done a hell of a job with this movie. Go watch it. Don't listen to the critics. It is a great movie for us. And let's be clear, this movie was for us, not for them, not for people that don't know Mario. It's for us. So they've done a very good job for us, and I want to say thank you to everyone that's a part of the movie. You made my day. I was smiling throughout the whole film. As someone that grew up on Mario, played it, the old one, the Super Nintendos and stuff like that, it's such a great joy feeling, and yeah, I fully recommend it. So that is the end of the video. Let me know what you thought of the Mario film. Did you like it? Was it a bit meh? Was there certain scenes that you didn't enjoy? I think there's easily some, you could say there's certain scenes that you might have not enjoyed, but yeah, let me know in the comment section below. As always, give a like to this video, most importantly subscribe, and until next time, people, I am out. Peace.